You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bash. We're reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, try something new. Promise you, you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash, man.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi.
The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they are ready to get down to the task at hand. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. it's Czar, and it's Champagny in at the fourth. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And the dunk by Rizachet.
Rizachet so talented with the ball in his hands.
Now, Koulibaly. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Middleton outside. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Johnson. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Middleton outside. Poole on the wing. That 3 off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Young. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Young. 23 points his last outing. Johnson kicks to Young. Now the dish to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Middleton. And Sarr pulls it down. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Cavaliers.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in over. overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Young. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches, the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big pay.
And checking out the numbers for Young, he's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 25 points per game, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
The Hawks leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the wing on the left. Got a piece of it.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sorry, using those long arms to knock that one away.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Koulibaly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Washington shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Here's Young, following the basket by Chris Middleton.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richache is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Now, here's Poole. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well. On the wing, Coulibaly. Over Daniels. Coulibaly, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Daniels, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And that one, good.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Champagnie. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Feeds it to Young. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Coulibaly, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. To the inside, Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Johnson's got 6 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Larry Nance is checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Johnson. Mann's checked in for Riza-Shea. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
2 shots.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
First one falls for it. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
Now, here's LeVert. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Washington on D. Man with it. Still scoreless. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Holmes. And they're able to recover.
And let's take a look now at LeVert's numbers. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Smart misses. The Hawks trailing. It's LeVert on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information, to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
So he gets them both.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Now here's Smart. Hasn't made one yet. Kispert with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. LeVert against Smart. Here's Krejci. Passes it to Mann. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Mann's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Brogdon against LeVert. Brogdon the pass to Smart. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Brogdon against LeVert. The pass to Niang. Rebounded by Holmes. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And George gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 2. And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Atlanta shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Krejci passes to Nance. Man with it. Pass to Krejci. Fires for three. Rebounded by Smart.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holmes, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. No good there.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Here's Kispert. Tries again. And the layup good by Holmes. Holmes got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
LeVert the pass to Niang. LeVert against Brogdon. He gets that one.
Boy, if you could let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
Washington leading now by 4. Outside, Smart. Pass to George. Puts up a deep three. Here's Holmes. No good that time. Nance with some nice D. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight. 6-second difference between the shot and game. That one drops for him. Kispert's got his second bucket of the night. And so here's Atlanta. 6-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Outside, George. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And chums like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been coming down here.
They love their teams. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Kispert. He's out there with Chris Middleton. Sarr out there with Koulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the 1 spot. Kispert, no good. The Hawks trailing. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Young outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Risacher. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Young inside. Defended by Middleton. And Young with the basket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Passes it to Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from 3-point land. Kispert's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
That free throw good from Daniels. Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Both free throws good from Daniels. Washington calls timeout.
A chance to check out stats for Johnson. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right. He can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now here's Middleton. 7 points in the game. And there's the pass to Sarr. Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. The Hawks trail by 3. Now Young. 10 points for him. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, Carrington. Lays it up off the glass. Carrington's got his first basket of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Reza Shea. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Up and in on the layup. Reza Shea's got his second bucket of the night.
No, that's a great sign for Reza Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Middleton. Off with the layup. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Reza Shea wide open. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Young.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
The Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Here is Daniels. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Here's Poole. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Out to the right wing. Here's Sarr. The Wizards with another miss. Hawks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Okongwu. Misses from close range. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. Here's Coulibaly. Rebound Atlanta. Young's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dishes to Okongwu. Johnson wide open. He fires. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here is Poole. No scoring in this one. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Now, here is Young. Here's Daniels. The rebound by Champagnie. Coulibaly with it. Johnson's there.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
Young with the ball. 11 points in the game. He kicks it to Okongwu. Daniels dishes to Young. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Daniels. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Young looking around. Here's the floater. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is one guy you do not want to put at the free throw line. Jordan Poole is an exceptional free throw shooter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And the first one drops.
There's never been a question about whether Jordan Poole can fill it up in a hurry. This guy has got as versatile an offensive skill set as you can want.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Wizards, Richaun Holmes. He's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Koulibaly. Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Krejci, guarded by Poole. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Champagnie. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, you love the explosion up court. Malcolm Brogdon working hard to make sure they convert.
The Hawks trail by 4. Passes to Nance. Here's Krejci. On the pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. And it's sent back by George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Marcus Smart's check in for the Wizards. That'll be a 5-second call. To Mann. Back to Niang. Excellent D there from George. Washington leading now by 4. Smart passes to George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's LeVert. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Here's Mann. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's Brogdon on the assist by George. Brogdon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Now, Mann. A Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's George. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Krejci passes to LeVert. Pass to Krejci. The Hawks working the ball around. Niang off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards leading by 8. Brogdon right side. And it's blocked. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Kispert's checked in for Washington. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
LeVert the pass to Niang. Back to LeVert. Passes it to Niang. He feeds it to Nance. The pass to LeVert. Atlanta again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's LeVert. Following the missed shot by Rashawn Holmes. Brogdon outside. He dishes it to George. The rebound by Niang. The Hawks trail by 10. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Kispert. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Kispert's got 6 in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
The first free throw is good. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks Took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Young against Smart. Pass to Kispert. Kicks it to George. Launches from deep. Think it's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Smart. Young, no good. Here's Brogdon. Makes it off the glass. Brogdon's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Young. No good with the elbow jumper.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Washington out in front, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Chris, how did the team's offensive approach improve in that first half?
We didn't have any type of tempo going. We were real stagnant, standing around a lot. Once we got moving, pushing the ball more, we got what we wanted.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe